Hi guys! So today I have an unboxing of the May-June Quirky kit called Boatific, and I also got a Webster's Pages Traveller's Notebook in Platinum Rose, and I'm going to put a caption here saying when I'm going to start looking at that, because I'm going to compare it with my original Midori Traveller's Notebook. So I'll leave a caption here telling you where to fast forward to if that's what you came for. But if you want to see the Quirky kit, keep watching. So these are the colours this month. As you can see, they're really pretty, lovely and summery, nice and bright. And as always, there was some sketches. And now we'll get on to kit. And I'll start with cardstock, then pattern paper, then embellishments, as usual. So we got two very nice thick pieces of smooth white cardstock. Then we got basil cardstock in tropical, and it's a lovely textured blue colour. Then we got, then we got a craft cardstock also by Basil. I tried using craft as a background for the first time quite recently because I ran out of white and I really enjoyed it, so I'm probably going to be using that as well. Now, patterned paper. This first one's by Pink Paisley, the Paige Evans collection, which was, what was it called? Is it just called Paige Evans? Yeah, I think so. This one, it says, I can't work out what the name is, but it's really pretty. It's got these it says this at the bottom. Yeah, I really don't know what the name is. It's got beautiful semicircles, and then this gorgeous pink polka dot, and I'm not sure if it's picking it up, but the pink isn't just flat pink, it's kind of coloured, and it has like a full border all the way along at the bottom as well. I like this side the best. I really love this Paige Evans, is it called Fancy Free? Sorry, yeah, I really love this Paige Evans collection, so I'm glad that a little bit of that came in this. Next we have Dear Lizzie Happy Place, and this is Bermuda, and one side is this polka dotty colour and the other side is this fern leaf pattern. And this is a really interesting colour combination. I'm not sure if I'm entirely a fan of this pink and teal combination. I don't know why, it's just not really my kind of colour, but I really like the border along the bottom on this one as well. And this is a very interesting paper, so I'll definitely be using it. I'm just a bit iffy on it, I'm not sure if I'm going to like it. I'm certain, however, that I like this next paper. Again, it's by the Paige Evans collection. Oh, the papers have numbers. Okay, this one's called 02, and the last one was called 09. So this one's like a pink watercolour, and I saw Sue's Fish did a really gorgeous layout with this as background, but I don't think I can bring myself to use this as a background because I just love the other side as well with this gorgeous stitching. I really love like nice different papers. Like, I mean, I know I said I didn't like the colour scheme so much, but I really like it when companies have really different papers like this one or like this one that are just so interesting and like really new, innovative even. Okay, this next one is by Craft, and this is from the Boho Dreams collection, and this paper is called Feathers. And one side has this gorgeous blue watercolour, and then Live, Love and Take Pictures with a little girl. And then the other side has these feathers, and I could really imagine this being kind of like watercoloured on and all mixed media on. I don't really like this girl, so I imagine I'll use the top bit of the watercolour here, and then maybe some of the feathers. Oh, you could cut them out and use them as embellishments. Oh yeah, I'm going to do that. And another really pretty board. I love it when companies do that. It's just so nice of them. You can see a really gorgeous colour scheme building up over here. This next one's a nice neutral sort of paper. This one's by Fancy Pants Life is Beautiful collection. This one's called Chill. And this one side has like a cross-stitch type pattern, and the other one has a black and white stripe. And if you've ever had a Fancy Pants paper, you'll know that they're like textured and really nice and thick, so that's really interesting as well. It's good to get nice neutral colours. Although one thing I'm not a fan of with this paper is like the background's a bit kind of grey. And I try not to be one of those people who doesn't like mixing different kinds of whites, but I kind of am. So we'll see how I get on with that. And then another Dear Lizzie Happy Place. This one is called Key West, and it's got a pool print here and a really pretty yellow triangle. I love these bright colours. I'm just a bright colours kind of person, I think, in scrapbooking. Like, my style is developing now, I feel, and I just love the bright colours in papers. And the final paper is by Jen Hadfield, Every Day, and this one's called Worldview. And the one side is a map. It's kind of vintagey looking map. The other one's got these black paint splodges. And I think, as a whole, I don't really like this paper, but I can imagine it's quite good as layering because it adds that little pop of contrast as well as a pretty teal colour. Okay, I'll just put down this white paper so that you can see the embellishments better. So, I usually show alphas first, but I'm actually going to show this first because I need the white paper for it. So it's a transparency with these really cute pink cameras and then some teal ones as well. And this will look really nice in layers, or maybe cutting out a couple of cameras as embellishments, or I don't know. Yeah, lots of possibilities with that. Next, alphas. So we've got kind of monster alphas this month. There's 3 sheets of these chipboard. They're really chunky. They didn't fit in the bag that this all comes in, so they had to go separately in the box because they're so chunky. And they're really interesting. They have like wood grain with the colour blocking, which I think is really fun. And it's nice that they're going to add that dimension to the page because they're so thick. I'm sorry if I sniff in this video, I have hay fever. This next thing is Pretty Little Studio Let's Go vellum tape, and it's, I think, 13 strips of vellum. This is just one sheet, but there's lots of nice patterns on here, so that's very nice. And obviously getting all those separate washi rolls will cost a lot of money, so I really like this. And I love it when you get a variety of textures like vellum, acetate, chipboard. You know, that's just nice, isn't it? Next thing I have is some silver foil puffy stickers by Freckled Fawn, which I love. These are so pretty. They're a really nice thick puffy sticker as well, so they're really going to add something to the page. Next we have some trim, some feather trim. I would say that's about maybe 30 or 40 centimetres. I don't know, I'm really bad at estimating measurements. Might be 50 centimetres. About that much. Then a cute little pouch, which I've already opened, with some silver foiled labels, also by Pretty Little Studio, I think. Yep. So I think there's 5 of them. Let me just check. Yeah, 5 labels and a nice pouch you can shove in your layering if you want. I ripped the sticker, so I can't really use it as a pouch because you'd see the sticker. And finally, a lovely ephemera pack by Jelly Bean Soup, and this one is called Pea Pod Parts. And these are the designs, if it focuses. Yep. So I really like that it's got some really nice kind of usable images, like the hearts and the butterflies and stuff. Kind of annoys me when ephemera packs have loads of these weird images that you don't really expect to use. And I think looking at it as a whole, I don't really like the colour scheme altogether, but I think separately all the elements are going to go really well with these papers. So I'm really excited about that. Shall I open it? I don't think it's really necessary. You can kind of see what they're like from the stuff on the back, and you can kind of see the size like that. So that's what came in that. So this is the entire main kit for the Quirky Kit Boatific. Stay tuned, I'm going to show you my Webster Pages Traveller's Notebook in a second. I just need to go and fetch my other one from my bag because I take it with me everywhere. If you decide you don't want to watch that, thank you. I'm going to link Quirky Kits down below, but hopefully you'll be as in love with the Webster's Pages Traveller's Notebooks as I, and want to keep watching. So back in a second. Okay, so now I'm going to start unboxing my Platinum Rose planner. I have already opened it, so it's not packaged exactly as it came, but I will explain to you how it came. So first it comes in a really pretty box, lovely gold foiling. Very cute. And then there's this vellum piece that says, "Hello, welcome to Webster's Pages, EST 1986," and apparently all the Webster's Pages planners come with that. And then, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I'm sorry if the reflection of it does look a bit weird. It probably won't pick up the colour as beautiful as it is, although it seems to be doing a pretty good job. It is a beautiful rose gold. It comes with a little bit of padding where the elastic band is, I assume just to make sure it doesn't get dented on the way over, although as soon as you start using it, it will, so it doesn't really matter. It also has this little tag. You can choose where to put it. I think the tag is probably the only thing I'm not entirely sure about with the Webster's Pages planners, just because it kind of annoys me that you can't take it off very easily, as I'll show you why in a second. So I'm just going to open it up. So inside it's got big pocket here, a few kind of card size pockets and a see-through pocket, and then it comes with an insert that has "Hello" embossed on it there, and it has 4 elastic bands, and it's kind of like a tanny pink colour, a really pretty pink colour. And in here there's a really long pocket which you can put kind of a list pad type thing, and also a pen loop. So it is just so beautiful. And the material is nice and thick. It's not real leather, I'm pretty sure. I saw that on a video. But it still feels really nice to touch, although it probably won't age in quite the same way as the Midori one does. So I'm just going to bring in my Midori now. I've taken out some of my inserts because I wanted to try and show you as closely as possible what difference is. So as you can see, I've had my Midori for, I'm not sure, maybe 9 months-ish. And it's got like dents and scratches on it, and it's really nice and soft because the leather's been aging, and that's kind of one of the points of the original Midori Traveller's Notebook, is it kind of like, as it travels, it starts to become more and more unique. And this one, it won't work in the same way. I don't think this pretty pink is going to look quite as nice when it's as dented scratched as this. So but I had been planning that this would be my more everyday one, and I would keep this one at home and use it at home. And maybe if I have like a specific travelling thing I want to do. Another difference is, well, as well as colour, this one has stitching around the edge, this one doesn't. This one has like this thing on it, this one doesn't. I added on this charm. Also the way the band works, this one is centre back. And some people have said that they've had problems with writing where it is. I haven't really had that issue much because like this card is like thick enough to deal with it. This one is here, so you're not going to have any problem with it. Although because this is knotted, you can add things like charms onto it, and you can also change the band really easily, whereas because this has a metal fixture, you can't really do that as easily. Although I imagine you could just cut it and then knot it yourself. And also, I'm not sure if this is because I've been using this one a lot, but the band on this one is much thicker. There is also only 2 elastic bands in this one and then another one in the insert. This one has 4. You can adapt the original to be able to take more notebooks, but the problem with that is it's only a little bit wider than one insert, so once you start to add more, they do kind of overflow a bit, whereas, as you can see, the Webster's Pages one is pretty much the same height as the Midori, but it's a lot wider, so you can really stuff it full and nothing's going to poke out, and you won't get the problem of, it's not as visible on this one, but one of my notebooks has a pretty big dent in the edge from where the elastic band's been on it, which I don't really mind because I like how it's all nice and scruffy. But if that is something you mind, you probably would rather have a wider style notebook. And this is clearly real leather, which is why it ages differently and stuff. So those are the main oh, and the pen loop and the pockets and like just these obvious things. So I imagine that the Webster's Pages might appeal to someone, or this one might appeal to someone. I love them both. Obviously this one's got like, the main wow factor for me for this one is this gorgeous pink cover. Just, it's almost blinding sometimes when you really get it in the sunlight. It's a bit cloudy now, but earlier it was really sunny and I took it out and I almost blinded myself. It was so reflective. It's just so beautiful. And this one is also really gorgeous. I really love this kind of leather, but it's just not quite as girly and pretty, is it? So I hope you've enjoyed this quick review of the Webster's Pages notebook and its comparison with the Midori Traveller's notebook, and I also hope you enjoyed my unboxing of the Quirky kit. I'm going to leave links down below to Quirky kits. I'll also leave a link to where you can get the Webster's Pages Colour Traveller's Notebook if you're not subscribed to Quirky Kits, because I got it as an add-on. But you can get it from all kinds of places like Hey Little Magpie, Mrs. Brimble's, just, you know, wherever you usually get crafts from in the UK, other than Hobbycraft, you'll probably be able to get this. You can't get anything at Hobbycraft. And I'll also leave my Instagram and Pinterest. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!